Okay, we got, all right, okay. Make sure you share this live with your beauty professional friends and family members, especially nail techs. But any beauty professional will benefit from what we're going to talk about today. Hey, Kayla. Please make sure you share this live with a beauty professional that you know or anyone that's inspiring or, wanting to get into the beauty industry. Share. Please, please, please. This is my first episode, y'all. So go ahead and please show some love. Hey, Kayla. Share. And Kayla, we got to get you in here next. So let's get a date going. Okay, so let's get it started. My name is Shaunda Cass, and I am a professional hairstylist and a product developer. I own Salon Cass LLC and Silk Master Professional Flat Irons. And I am creating big beauty business podcasts just to bring awareness to how we all as beauty professionals get started and what our ups and downs are. And I feel like this would be very helpful to aspiring beauty professionals all over. So I wish I had this for me so I wouldn't have had to go through so many ups and downs. And it's just nice to have people who've been on the path, the beaten path that you are trying to go on. So yes. So today I have my girl, LaChell Tarra. She's a nail tech, a celebrity nail tech. Let me not leave that out. She gets busy with the nails, and I am so proud of her. I actually know her because I met her from doing her hair, and we hung out a few times. And her spirit is just so authentic and so genuine, and I'm just so happy that she is participating in this with me on episode 1 of Big Beauty Business. Okay, so please, if you can, share, like, please. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to bring on Lachelle. All right. Are you there, Lachelle? Okay, there you are. Hey.
Hey, girl.
Hey, cutie, I like your hair.
Thank you.
That's cute. How are you? Happy New
I'm
Year.
Happy New Year.
So what's going on with you?
Working
Yeah,
as
are you at
always.
work right now?
Well,
You at work right now?
I'm at work right now, but
Okay.
I'm not to do nails today, but
Okay.
just came here to take care of a couple of things.
All right. Okay. So some behind the scenes background work
Yeah.
for your nails.
Yes.
Got you. Okay. So let's get started. Can you please introduce yourself and tell everyone where you're from?
Okay. My name is Lachelle. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I do nails, and I've been in the beauty industry since 2003. Well, I can't just say 2003. I've really been in the beauty industry my whole life. Um, I used to be a shampoo girl. So it goes back from me being a kid and just being around my cousins as a little girl at the beauty shop. So it just go all the way back.
Okay. So that's how you got introduced to the beauty scene. You started off from, I started off as a shampoo girl too. So
Yeah.
that's good. We both got the same beginnings. Like, I know exactly what you mean when you're in that environment. You get inspired and you see what they're doing and you see the fun that they're having and you seeing them being free with their creativity. You know what I mean? So it's
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
get I
Yeah.
get where you're going. So all right, so then let's get down to the interview. So a couple of people tapped in with a couple of questions, and we're gonna start with the
Look
first question is
at me.
well,
What questions?
so okay, you already said how you got started. So yeah, the first question was how did you get started in the nail industry and what inspired you to pursue this career? So you basically
No,
just touched on that a little
I
bit.
really didn't
Okay,
though.
let's
So
go deep.
okay, so how I actually just got started was I actually was in school to be a neonatologist. I was in school. I didn't even want to do nails. I knew I liked nails. I knew I loved my hair being done, but the nails was not my per se career that I was actually looking for. I remember school was just getting too expensive and I dropped out. And I said, what do I go from here? Like I'm not going to college right now, so what should I do? And nails just popped into my head. Like I'm gonna go to school to do nails. I didn't know nothing. All I knew was I like my nails done. I knew so many people that did nails. Like my aunt did nails. My mentor Chanel, she do nails. Like I knew so many people, but I didn't want to do nails. So I guess that was God telling me to go do it. So I
Wow.
ended up finding a place, which was One Stop Career Center. Somebody told me about that, and they paid for my whole schooling and gave me transportation money. So I'm here
What?
now. Yep,
Are you serious?
dead serious.
Oh, wow. So, okay, you explained, you said what you wanted to be at
A
first. Can you repeat that? Now,
neonatologist. I wanted to
what is
take
that for
care.
people like me that don't
Oh,
know what that
okay.
is?
So I wanted to take care of newborn babies that come out and they are like in a neonatal care. Like they need extra care. They premature. They you need to they're in incubators where they have fluids on their brain and it goes
Oh,
so deep. Yeah, it's real deep. To the point I had a mentor and I remember she used to take me to see the babies and I used to be crying, but I still wanted to do it. And I went to Cleveland State and I love biology and math. They're my two favorite subjects.
hmm.
So I went to school, I went to Cleveland State and I was doing that and I'm like, I can't afford it. I still used to have to pay like $2,000 after every semester. I remember even with books, I remember I didn't have books and I was cheap. So I remember going to the library and I used to print, like make copies of the books.
Listen,
To
that's not called
I
being
used to
cheap. That's
make
being
copies of the books, like so.
economical, girl.
And then I'm like, I can't keep doing this. Like, let me go on about these books.
Yeah,
So, but that's how I actually. It wasn't never even about nails. That wasn't even my
really.
plan B. My plan B was real estate. So it just even it's just deep.
Wow. And look at where you are. You've come so far
Yeah,
now. Like being a nail tech, and you said you've been in it how long? How many years
since
now?
2003. Matter of
2003.
fact,
So that's
this month, I want to say January 16th, 2003 is when I got my license.
so do you have a passion for it?
I have a passion for it. I have a passion
Obviously.
for it.
Yes.
I think it even go deeper than a passion, far as I think I was here to actually even to communicate with people, to talk to people,
Yes.
because they don't just come to me to get their nails done. They come to me for the conversations. They know I go deep. They know I'm gonna keep it real with them. One of my clients, she used to tell me I was a healer. She used to feel like when she leave from conversating with me, I have answered well whatever problem she was going through. So it's just, I think it's just beyond deeper with nails with me.
And you know what? I can touch on that as well. I always call my chair my ministry. So I get
Yeah,
exactly what you're saying.
yeah.
It's like
I'm
my
like, I'm a whole
congregation.
counselor. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the hairstylist and the bartender, right?
yeah, yeah.
Everyone
We
dumps
really
everything
sound,
on us.
yeah, I tell people like in my brain, I signed a non-disclosure. So just know our conversations don't get leaked.
Absolutely.
I signed a
Absolutely.
non-disclosure. We talk about so much stuff, like, and I
Hmm.
hear so much stuff. Like people take freaking Zoom calls. That's how comfortable they are with
Yes.
even coming here. They taking Zoom calls with their office and all type of people when I'm around them. So they feel comfortable, and I like
Okay.
that.
And you know what we didn't touch on is where are you located now? Where are you
I
now?
am located at the Sterling Club, which is I call it kind of like a country club, and it's inside Turnberry Place.
Okay.
And it's on
In
Paradise
Las
Road.
Vegas.
Yep,
On
in Las
Paradise Road in
Vegas,
Las
across
Vegas.
the street from Westgate.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
So when you say that you have your clients come and they look at you as a healer, what are your challenges that may arise from being the healer slash nail tech slash counselor? Like, what are your challenges being a nail tech and
We
taking
be
in all of
tired.
that?
We be tired. We be exhausted. But we love it. It's like we love it, but our brain don't stop thinking about stuff. I remember I even called my client way after she done left and ended up talking to her about something that we was talking about because I didn't stop thinking about her.
Yes.
So I felt like, hey, she was on my mind. So I ended up calling her and she like, that's crazy that you called. Matter of fact, I texted her and she said, that's crazy you texting me because I actually have a text message. No, I called her. That's what I did. I called her and she said, that's crazy you calling me because I have a text message that I'm writing you right now about our
Wow.
conversation.
Oh,
Like,
that's crazy.
yeah,
Y'all had a
it's
little
just,
telepathy going
yeah.
on, huh?
Look.
And thank you for the new people that's joining in watching. If you have a beauty professional that is in your family or a friend, please share this with them. I'm really trying to build up this new podcast venture that I'm on. This is episode 1 with Miss Lachelle Tarra, the celebrity nail tech of Las Vegas, Nevada. Look, I even got a little bell.
Look.
Okay. So, so your challenges would be taking things home,
Hmm.
not being able to your mind just steady racing about your
Yeah.
clients. What about as far as professionally? Like what are your challenges professionally? Like as far as like
Oh, to
one client to
learn
another
new things
overgo
or
hmm?
to learn new different things in
Anything,
far as.
anything, scheduling,
Mm-hmm.
the clients with attitudes, clients
Oh,
that
oh
that
gosh.
money don't
Okay.
come through.
So yeah. So far as that, when it comes to scheduling, I really think I got that down to the T. I have learned
Yes.
how to deal with that years ago.
Hmm.
Um, I know how long it takes for me to do certain clients. Like I know, okay, this client might be a little late. She always run late, so I'm gonna push that client. I always know certain stuff. If that client, if I know she is that late person, I won't schedule nobody right after her. I'm gonna schedule
Yes.
it probably like 30 minutes, or I know me and this client we gonna vibe. We talking a lot. I know to
Hmm.
schedule somebody. We need time. We need time to
Right.
talk. So we need time for her healing process. Look,
Yes.
so
Okay,
so
so
it's just
you're really not that stylist, that nail tech who is like, okay, I need to be
mm,
done with you in 30 minutes because I got somebody at 2:30, and I need to be done with you at 3 because I got somebody at 3:30.
I'm
You're not.
only like that. And it's crazy because I was like that the other day.
Hmm.
And I'm normally not like
Hmm.
that at all. Like I even if I'm running behind, I'm the type of person who would text you and tell you,
Yes,
hey, I'm running 15 minutes late. Hey,
a
I'm running
heads
20
up.
minutes late. I give you a heads up because I would want that same type of respect. Cause I'm that type of person. I'm pissed if I gotta wait a long ass time for my appointment. So like you could have told me, look, I could have
Yes,
went and got something to eat. I'm hungry.
right,
Something. Like so
right.
so I
Ran an
try
errand
to
or
yeah, I could have
something.
ran an
Yes.
errand. So I
Hmm.
try to do what I would want done for me. Like so I try to put myself in other people's shoes as always. So that's how I do with the scheduling. But as
Okay.
far as anything else, what you say in that sentence?
Oh, I said, as far as like
Mm-hmm.
scheduling or any challenges, irate customers, like what do you consider a challenge in your profession outside of the
Um,
personal stuff, but just handling
Sometimes
your
it can be nail art, but I'm that person
hmm
that'll tell you I can't do it. I ain't about to
honesty
even
up
try.
front is always good.
Look,
That's a good point for anyone who's watching and aspiring to be a nail tech or a beauty professional. Tell the truth. If you can't do something, let
you
that
can't
be
do it.
known up front. Let it, because you don't want, first of all, you don't want the bad reputation.
Mhm.
You don't want the
Mhm.
bad reputation of, oh yeah, somebody asked you to do something and it's like, oh yeah, girl, I can do that design, and then you end up on one of
It
them
like
things.
one of
This
them
what
things.
I wanted, but this what I
Yes.
got.
Yes.
Then they tag your name. Like, you don't
Yes.
want that. Like, I say only do, or say, look, this is my first time doing this. I'll give you a little bit of money off if you let me
I'm
practice
not
on you.
even doing that.
No, but I'm just saying.
I probably would do it now if it's my friend or something. Then I tell
Hmm.
them, hey,
Some people don't
or
mind though.
or I say a loyal, like one of
A
them
loyal
clients that came to
customer.
me, yeah,
Yes.
multiple times, like, hey, I never did this before, so
Yes.
I'm not going to charge you for. Yes, I do like how you said. I'm not going to charge you for the nail art,
Right.
but I'm going to show you, like, or I'm going to do it, and if you don't like it, we can go from there.
Yes.
But
Absolutely.
I
Nine
don't got
times out of
time to
10, they
take it
liked
all
it.
off. Look,
No, yeah, no. You're gonna leave with this.
we'll do it
I see you
tomorrow.
next week.
We'll take that off.
Like, okay, girl. It's a little lumpy, just
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, I get it. I know, like, a while ago, and I'm always learning, as a
We
nail
learn
tech, we're
every day.
always
Yes.
learning. Yes, it's imperative because styles change and they and
Mhm.
they and they come back
Mhm.
around. Like I remember the French tips went out of style.
Mhm.
Everybody rocking French
They
tips
love
right now. You know what I
it.
mean?
They love it.
Exactly, and I love it.
Mhm.
Like my nails are bone clear now, and it's like, oh, I kind of like it like that.
Mhm.
Sometimes I want to throw a party on my nails and
And
bedazzle
sometimes
it
you
up,
want to
but
be,
sometimes I just
yeah.
want to be, what they call the young people call basic. She
Do
basic.
they call it
Yeah, yeah.
basic? I just call it nice and
I like my
clean
basic
look.
nails,
I think
huh?
it's the called the clean look.
Yes,
Yeah.
I love it, and
Yeah.
it's as long as they're well manicured and they're clean,
Mhm.
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, all right. So here's another question. So let's bring up the fact that you're a contract for Adele.
Mhm.
Adele, the great singer. Okay, so how was that? How did and then to think that you didn't even want to do nails and you get blessed with a contract with Adele. Tell us about that. I'm interested to know how
Um.
that turned out.
So actually, I know a celebrity hairstylist, and I remember him texting me like on a Sunday evening or something like that. He
Hmm.
texted me in the evening. He said, "Hey, someone is reaching out to me, and they're asking me, do I know a professional celebrity nail tech?" And he was
Hmm.
like, "Is it okay if I give them your phone number?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like thank you for thinking of me." And her assistant ended up contacting me, and we had a conversation. And I was the on-site manicurist for her every Friday and Saturday while she was had a residency here. Yep.
Yes. So you would say it's about your
It's
connections
kind of about
and
it's
networking.
I want to say it's about networking, it's about
Yep.
connections, it's about your energy. People know, like, if you're a
Yes.
good person and people been around you and they know what type of person you are, they
Mm-hmm.
will open up different doors for you. And I'm a firm believer in that. Like,
Absolutely.
and you gotta have faith. I
Mm-hmm.
walk by faith. I'm a faith
Absolutely.
person.
I love that.
So yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. A lot of things that has happened for me has been through connections and through networking.
Hmm.
It don't just fall in your lap. Sometimes it does. Sometimes people are searching hashtags like Las Vegas Nail Tech, and it's like, oh, can you do so and
Now,
so's
guess
hair?
what? Which is
What?
crazy because I have met a lot of people through hashtags
Yes.
when I first moved here.
Uh
But
huh.
I already, people will tell you, I don't even post. I rarely post mails. Like, I be so busy. I'm trying to get my content together, but I rarely even post mails. I just be working.
That's a
I
good
don't even
point
be having time.
that you
Yeah,
made. That is a good.
I
I'm
don't even
glad
be
you
having
said that.
time to take pictures of people nails,
Hmm.
and I just be working, trying to get people out, and we be having these deep conversations. These conversations be going deep, y'all. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think people be understanding. So I don't even be having time. Like, hold on, girl. Like, I gotta. I just don't.
So do you
I'm like,
think you're
so
so with you not being with you I'm sorry, with you not being like social media active, do
hmm
you think that most of your clientele is coming by word of mouth because of
they
your
definitely
connection with your
are. They coming
yes.
by word of mouth. Lately, they definitely been coming by word of mouth, especially since I don't post. But I know during COVID, I met a lot of people by posting and doing the
Mm-hmm.
hashtags. I believe in them hashtags because even when I was living in Cleveland, like, I met a lot of people from hashtags. I used to post a lot, and them hashtags work. Them hashtag works. I want to say those. I used to pay for them little ads. Those
Mm-hmm.
really work, and they're not even expensive. I'm not understanding why a lot of people don't use them unless they went up, but they didn't used to be expensive. So I used to do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtags, paper ads. to get my name
Yes.
out. I need to start back. I need to really start doing content. It's just I really need to focus. That's what it is. But
Someone
like
just
the
asked, if you were not established, would you work harder on content,
content,
having the
yes.
time or not?
Yes, I would. I definitely would. When I wasn't established, I definitely that's what I did. I worked on content. I took pictures. I remember my friend even made me a backdrop. Like she made me a backdrop. I got a backdrop and it say she'll do nails all over it.
Okay.
So, and I used to use that, and that's how they used to put their hands on that backdrop, and I used to take pictures of their nails. So I
So that's
definitely,
like
that's
marketing your
how
name, yeah.
marketing
Because
my
they used
name.
to back
Yeah,
then before video on Instagram, they used to steal your pictures, and remember
yes,
people used to
yes,
put their
yes,
name
yes,
all
yes,
across
yes.
the
And my friend,
watermark.
she didn't. I remember. So my client, she was tired of taking pictures
Mhm.
on the towel. She like, I'm gonna make you a backdrop,
Oh,
and
that's a
made me this
blessing.
backdrop. I mean, nice big paper, like however she did it. I still have it. I
Yes.
still have it. Yep. So I definitely would do that, and I really need to start doing that. But it definitely take a lot of time out your day. And I'm trying to give it more time, but that content takes time. That's
You ever thought
time.
about hiring like a VA, a virtual assistant? I'm actually
Uh
in the walks of trying to do that now because I do a lot of stuff. I wear a lot of hats and I do a lot of things myself, like editing my own videos. My
I
son will help me sometimes.
yeah, because I was
But
about
what
to
do you
say your
think?
son does that.
Girl, my
So I thought
son
about
don't be
it.
thinking about me.
Yeah, so I actually thought about it, but I'm like, what I'm about to pay her? I ain't got no money to be paying nobody right now. I need to do it
Yeah,
myself. But
yeah.
until like I do need to probably hire somebody. I would really probably need to hire somebody to come take pictures, like even while they leaving out the door. Like, hey, take their picture, do something. Like I really do need to do that. I just need to figure out who.
Okay,
So hey,
that's
if you
no
want to do
problem.
that for me and you live in Vegas, please hit me up.
Yeah, anybody know any content creators or anything like that? Absolutely. Look her up. And
They'll do
me.
nails. Look us both up. Look.
Okay, so how was it working with Adele?
So it's
Like, how was it? Was it? I'd imagine it being hustle and bustle, but how was it? Was it chill or what was
So
it?
it
What
was
was it like working with her?
crazy because number one, I loved working there. I
Yes.
absolutely loved working there. I used to love everybody that worked there. We had a nice time. It was hustle and bustle, but actually not for me. I was kind of chill. I did a lot of their nails, like the background singers, the drummers, the pianists, like, and we vibe. Like we still talk like on social media.
Okay.
The production crew, they was freaking amazing. Like everybody there was amazing. So it was cool.
That's
It was cool.
good. That's good. So so someone who's like, oh, I want to do celebrities and stuff like that. What would you tell them? Or I know you had like a connection. So is that what you would tell them? You would tell them like, you need to go out and network with people who work in the industry. Like, what would you tell
Hmm.
someone who's aspiring? I know
I
you had a hookup, but do you have
Yeah. Let me
any
think.
advice?
I would say speaking into existence. I'm gonna
Okay.
say speaking into existence, and only reason why I really say that because remember I told you I am a faith person. I really walk by
Yes.
faith.
Hmm.
Um, I speak on things, and majority of the time when I speak on it, it just come to life.
Yeah.
So I remember, yeah, I
Let's talk
remember back.
about putting God first,
Yeah, yeah,
okay?
I do put God first. I am a
Absolutely.
walking. When you see faith, you should see me walking, like because
Okay.
I remember back even when I did my first celebrity, that was because of my mentor. I didn't even know I was going to do a select. I didn't know what I was going to do. I remember my homegirl, which is my mentor. She's still my mentor. I still love you. Hey, Chanel, that's my girl. I remember her even calling me like, "Hey, you want to do a pedicure?" Everybody know I love nails, but when it comes to a pedicure, I don't fucking play. I throw down on the pedicure. I throw down
Okay.
on
Let me
a
bring my feet
pedicure.
up in
Yeah,
there. Let
look.
me come down to
And them Gillette nails,
yes.
the manicures, but like so my mentor don't like doing pedicures. She'll tell you she don't like it. So she know that I do pedicures. She know I do good pedicures. And I remember her calling me, asking me, "Hey, you want to do a pedicure?" And I remember I didn't even know who I was going to do until that morning.
So who was it?
It was Khloe Kardashian.
Chloe.
I didn't
Whoa,
even know.
what?
Like for real, like I didn't know until that morning. Like, and even just I am not a celebrity starstruck person. The
Yes.
inside of me is, but the outside of me you
You're
won't be able to see it. Like
professional,
I'm
right?
very professional.
Exactly. And I
And I
tell
mean
anyone that
very
these are just
professional.
people that has a good job. They're
I'm
just
not
regular
about to
people with
ask
a
for
good
no
job.
pictures. Like, yeah, I don't
Yes.
ask for, I don't do
Nope.
any of that. Like, so
Yes.
I just keep it very, very professional. But even back then, it was like, I don't even be knowing, like, sometimes. Like, I'm telling you,
Mm-hmm.
I really walk by faith. I speak things into existence. I remember one time, like, a year before last, I kept
Mm-hmm.
saying, I know too many people that know too many people. And I need to
Absolutely.
start using my connections to get further in life. And
Mm-hmm.
guess what? It just started coming true. I didn't even use my connections though. Just me
Yes.
even saying that made everything just start different doors start opening up for me, and just people calling me, hey, I know somebody that's in town and they looking for a nail tech. Can you? And I'm like, oh, who? And it'd be like just amazing celebrities. Like I have met like some amazing people in my life, and I am truly blessed, and I give it up to God. Like that's just me walking by faith.
Okay. One quick question as far as the celebrity clients. Now,
Mhm.
people always think that because you do celebrities, like, we do celebrities, that we are charging them out the nose. It's like,
Mm-mm. Yeah.
exactly. So
Yeah.
let's touch on that. As
Okay.
far as styling celebrities, do you charge the exact same price, or do you say, oh, this is Chloe, I'm going to charge her $600
Mm-mm.
for these
So,
nails?
so some of them actually would come to you and tell you certain prices, because
Yes.
majority of the time you're not dealing with them.
You're
You are
dealing with
actually
a
dealing with their
manager, or
assistant or
yes.
their
Mm-hmm.
manager or somebody like that. So they would come to you, and or they would ask you how much would you charge. Like I probably sometimes I think I lowball myself. I think I lowball myself, but sometimes I don't, because it's so much more that done came up out of that.
Mm-hmm.
So even just me shooting a price like, all right, I'll do that for 250, or
Yeah.
just something like that. That really still came from traveling. You still got to
Mm-hmm.
go there. You still got to go there. It's still
the
your
the
time,
the gas,
your
the time, the
gas.
packing up your
Like,
things, the parking
well,
here in Vegas.
the parking here, like a lot of the people that I deal with,
They'll
they
comp
they
it.
got you with that
Yeah,
parking.
they'll put it
Yeah,
on
they're
their
gonna make
room.
sure they're gonna put
But
it on
still,
their
I
room
still
and
got to
give you a
park and
ticket.
drag all that stuff
You
from
still
that
got to
car
do
all
that.
the way.
Yep, yep. You still got to do that. So I really just think your worth, but don't just be no ass and be like, hey, since it's celebrity, like everybody still at the end of the day, guess what? If they'll bless you with more. Like you can
Yeah,
give them a price, and then they gave you a tip that you weren't even expecting.
absolutely.
So why would you sit up there and charge a celebrity all this money?
Hmm.
Why? For that can be your one and only time you doing that person?
Yes.
I don't want no one and only time me dealing with somebody. I want a connection with them. I want to be their go-to person when they're here.
Hmm.
I don't want just
Hmm.
no one time. So you just got to
You know
make
what
sure
my
how you do
analogy?
that.
My analogy for that is, we're a brand,
Mhm.
right? You're a brand.
Mhm.
You're Shell Do Nails.
Mhm.
Now, what if you were a shirt? Follow me now.
I'm following.
If you wear a shirt hanging up in Macy's,
Mhm.
the shirt not going to see Kim Kardashian coming and change its price. It's going to be the
Mhm.
same price
Mhm.
for me, you, Kim, Beyonce, whoever.
Yep.
And that's how I feel like we should look at ourselves as beauty professionals. Like, your price is your price. Now, you do an outstanding job,
Mhm.
they will tip you because
Mhm.
that's what they do. And anyone, I've gotten big tips from your regular woman
From
that works
regular
at Wells
ones,
Fargo.
yeah.
Exactly,
That had me looking
exactly.
like, what's this for?
Exactly. Right.
Like,
Like, you gave me an extra hundred
yeah, they like
dollars.
that's you. Look.
Like, you're like, they not
Yeah.
stuck together. So
Yeah.
it's like, I treat my business like the shirt on the
Mhm.
hanger at Macy's, or folded up nicely at Macy's. The price don't change for whoever it is.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of people need to know that coming in as beauty professionals is you don't hustle people. Like that's because people talk. Oh, she
Yeah.
charged me this. Oh, well, then she charged me this. Well, why she charged me an
Mhm.
extra this?
Mhm.
And then now your reputation starts to diminish. And
Mhm.
now your clientele starts to diminish. It's like a domino effect. Everything starts to go down because you're
Yep.
not being solid and true to your business and your
I
brand.
agree. I definitely agree.
Look, let me use my
Look,
bell. That's wrong with
she
you.
got a bill. Ding
Look, wait.
ding ding
I
ding.
got two bells. I should have brought you one.
Look.
No, but okay. So you know what? It's 3:30. We're gonna start wrapping this up. So closing out, what advice would you give to aspiring or established nail techs who dream of reaching your level of success one day? Outside of praying, because we know having faith, but what's outside of that? What
mm,
solid advice could you
mm,
give?
let me think, cause it's so much. I really think
Yeah.
it's just way more. Um, being true to you. As far as how we said, even on things that if you don't know how to do something, say you don't know how to do it. Having faith, practicing,
Yes.
practicing, going to like practicing getting continuing education here, which is crazy, which is Vegas. Nevada don't even make you do continuing education,
They
except
don't.
for we have to do that sanitary thing every
Yes.
time. But in other states, you actually have to get continuing education in order to renew your license. Just here on the West
Mm-hmm.
Coast, they don't, which is strange to me, but I'm loving it. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. Look.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, but I think just furthering your education and wanting
Yeah.
more and know that all money ain't good money
No.
and being consistent. I really
Absolutely.
want to just say that consistency, it goes it goes a long way. And just having a good heart. I really want to say having a good heart too, because there's some a-holes out here and people don't be going there. People know, and guess what? They can know that person do the best nails ever. But guess what? If she a shitty person, they
Ooh.
ain't even gonna want to go to her. Even though she do great nails. They I'm like, hey, I don't want to go to her.
They
So
would rather go to someone who's mediocre and getting better with their skills than someone who is the bomb at doing
yep.
nails or hair, but they treat them as if they're bothering them. Like, what do
Mhm.
you want? Or, I'll be back, or,
Mhm.
that negative attitude. You want someone who remembers your name. You want
Mhm.
someone who remembers it was your son's birthday
Mhm.
last week. Like, how was the part? So I know that's hard to regurgitate and remember and all
I be
that stuff,
remembering
but
everything. Yeah.
sometimes you just that, but it makes them feel
It
good.
does.
It's like you're
It
more than a
does.
customer.
Yeah. You my
You're
nail
not just another jot on my,
family. You my family. You
we
my we
fam,
look
we sis.
in the salon.
Yeah.
We all fam.
Yeah, we all fam in the club.
Look.
And that's how I felt with you when I met you. We would be laughing in a chair and there was no conversation off the
No,
table
it
with me and
wasn't.
you.
Was it?
There was
No.
not
Me and
exactly.
her talking
So
about fibroids, everything. We talking about
it,
everything. Look. So.
well, Lachelle, I so appreciate you for joining me on episode 1 of Big
Oh,
Beauty
thank you for
Business.
having me.
Okay, I'll be seeing you around.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
All right.
all right,
Bye bye.
all right. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Thank you for watching, everyone, and tune in every Sunday. I don't know what time yet because I'm playing around with the times. I'm starting off with 3 o'clock, but it might be 7. I might be moving it around, but this is only episode 1, and I thank everyone who tapped in and supported me. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous, but thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless.